talking grocery shopping tips. Hey guys, welcome back to RWM Finance, and today I will be telling you about 3 tips on how to save money while grocery shopping, okay? So, if you haven't subscribed, please scroll down and click that subscribe button for me real quick. Also, stick around till the end of the video because I'll be sharing with y'all a very special tip on how to save money that I think will really help you, but you gotta stick around until the end of the video. So, most people don't know, but grocery shopping is a big place and a lot of money can be spent there. However, there's a lot of money that can be saved there as well. So, tip number 1, don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. I know that sounds pretty simple, but it really helps, alright? This helps to eliminate the impulse buy. Now you might ask, what are impulse buys? Impulse buys are the buying of goods without planning ahead, bought as a result of a whim or impulse. So an example of an impulse buy would be like buying cookies that you see on the shelves because they look really, really good and you are also really, really hungry. Do you really need those cookies? No, you don't need those cookies. You're just hungry. So that's what an impulse buy is. So the moral of the story is, don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Now, tip number 2 is to buy better, alright? So, whenever I was about 15 years old, I needed a way to make extra money. So, I built washer boards, like the 3-hole pitching washers, and I sold those for $100 a piece. Now, the way that I was able to make more money when selling those was to buy better. So, I came up with the list, with the project list of all the supplies that I needed, and then I looked for the 3 lumber yards that I would be able to go and purchase the goods from, alright? So by looking at the supply list and then going to all 3 lumber yards and pricing each individual supply, I was able to find where the cheapest supplies were, which would allow me to, instead of making the washer boards for $50, I was able to make them for $40, alright? It just depended on which store I bought which supplies from. So by buying better, I was able to actually make myself more money. So instead of making the boards for $50, I was able to make them for $40, which in the end made me $10 extra. So that was $60 of profit versus $50 of profit, alright? The example of making more money while selling washer boards relates to buying better while grocery shopping because I was able to make more money off the washer boards whenever I bought better. I was saving money, which in return allowed me to make money. Now, you probably aren't selling your groceries for profit, although that would be pretty cool. However, you can still save money by buying better and being smart with your purchases. So, cheaper items at the grocery store tend to be on the very top and the very bottom of shelves. They don't really necessarily tend to be in eye level. That's how they get you to buy the more expensive items, because it's right at eye level instead of up at the top or down at the bottom. So buying better would relate to buying name brands at the store versus buying the store brand. So the example I could come up with is Whataburger ketchup that's sold at Walmart really that much better than the Great Value or the store brand of ketchup that's sold at that store? No, it's the exact same stuff. In fact, Walmart actually will buy out the head chefs of these name brand production companies, and they will hire them to come and make that same recipe for their brands. So those big companies the big name brand companies can produce, use a lot of money for advertising, where Walmart saves a lot of money and makes their products cheaper by not advertising. So what you just did is you paid an extra $1 for the same exact recipe of ketchup, and they do this for many other items. So tip number 3 would be to make a list. And I know that sounds really, really simple, but it seems to eliminate the impulse buy, which is what we're trying to do. Impulse buys are where going to the grocery store hungry or not making a list and just trying to think of things in your head is whenever you start buying those impulse buys. So make a list of what you need throughout the week and then go to the store and buy what you need. It seems pretty easy, but it's actually a real time and money saver. And your list, it can be on a piece of scratch paper, it can be on your phone. It doesn't have to be special, you just have to have a list to go off of, and then you can mark out each item as you go, which will save you a ton of time at the store, and then it will really eliminate those impulse buys. Alright, thank you for watching this far. Now for the special tip. The special tip is curbside pickup or grocery pickup. So, I know that that's probably something that you've heard of, but if you haven't, that's a really good way to save money. Alright, a lot of stores are doing this, and majority of them, it's free. I know for Walmart, for a fact that it is free. They have apps and you can order online through the app or on their website. So if you've already made a list and don't want to waste time going into the store, you can actually just order online and then they will bring it out to you. It's that last kind of element to try and save you from making those impulse buys, those impulse decisions. So if you don't even go in the store, that saves you from actually even the possibility of you trying to make an impulse buy by seeing something and wanting it directly in the store. Alright guys, I hope that you really like this video and I hope it helps, and I really hope that you take some of these tips and you put them into practice, because I know that it will help you save some money. So if you did like this video, please scroll down and give me a like and then subscribe as well. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And then I looked up for the 3 lumber yards that I would... Oh boy, you're a toot.